In this week's edition of The Timeout, three Bahamian prospects on a major league journey. We have their stories, pitching grips explained, and the state of baseball on Grand Bahama in this week's Sports from the North. All that ahead, but first, this timeout.
And the winner for Artist of the Year is Tajaro Hudson.
Wow. Yo, I don't even know what to say. First of all, I'd like to thank all my fans. Thank all the girls them. Thank all the church people.
Hey. That's not how you accept an award.
What you mean?
No, that's not how you do it. No, please don't ever do that ever again.
I can't keep my...
No, you can't. And there's no such word as them. The church them and the gal them, no.
No?
No.
So you
no.
can't keep my...
No, I'll carry this back. Thanks.
Wow. Well, anyway, y'all, on this episode of The Sunshine Room, we are featuring a young Bahamian who started his own music award show. I know, that's crazy, right? But anyway, y'all don't want to miss this episode, so stay tuned.
Head over to our YouTube page to catch this week's episode of The Sunshine.
Hi there, everybody. Glad to have you in our company once again for this edition of The Timeout. We are talking baseball again, and we're speaking with Major League Baseball prospects. Famous want to know who you are and who you play for.
My name is Deshaun Knowles. I play for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
All right. Tell us about how did you get started in baseball?
Well, I actually went to Anatole Rogers for 1 year, my grade 7 year. Went to a baseball academy with my the Little League coach, Jerron Sanz, and Greg Burrows. They co-partnered in this baseball academy, and I attended that from when I was 12. And then the history was there.
How were you able to sign? Talk about that moment when you signed your contract, your first contract.
I was at home chilling, playing 8-ball pool. You know the game 8-ball pool? Mm-hmm. I was playing 8-ball pool, and Jerron gave me a call. And we had the timers on the 8-ball pool, so I was kind of losing. So I was like, why you calling me now in the middle of a game? But little did I know, he calling me about, this team want to sign you for this amount of money. This team wants you about this money. And so I was like, okay, bad. The loss was worth it. So that's basically how it went about. But yeah, it was in a traditional school. We was homeschooled, and then after school, we come out to the field, practice for 5-6 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Barely any water. You know what I mean? Going to the gyms, late nights, beach workouts, stuff like that. And I was doing this from when I was 12 all the way until I was 16 years old. So,
how's life been for you in baseball?
It's been great. You know what I mean? I still have a job. Made it to AA. That's a huge accomplishment in this baseball world, especially coming from the Bahamas. Yeah, coming from the Bahamas, a small rock. We had about 65 guys came into the program, only three big leaguers. So about 5-6 us went to AA. So that's a huge accomplishment. But I just this past year, 2023, I made it to AA, and this year hopefully, through God's willing, get to the big leagues.
Yeah, so. What is a day-to-day like playing at that level, getting up, getting out there, playing everyday baseball?
You obviously have to have a routine. The greats have to have a routine. So Barry Bonds, Manny Ramirez, they got a routine. And my routine kind of was I wake up in the morning, I have a verse a day, Bible verse a day, do my stretches, eat breakfast, I head to the field, report to the field, and so it'd be around about 1 o'clock, get a workout in, and then go on the line to stretch, prepare myself for the game at 7 o'clock at night. So I essentially at the stadium 1 o'clock for a 7 o'clock game.
Wow.
So, but all of that is just preparation for that 7 o'clock at night. Get a workout in, eat the spread what they have at the field. It's normally good sometimes. Go over the starting pitcher. They have all the information. Hey, he throws from this arm slot, 6'5", so the ball can come at this side of the plate. He got these pitches. This is the most pitch he would throw in this count. This would he would frequently throw in this count. So we got a lot of information in this. All of this is just preparing me to play at 7 o'clock.
What do you think it's going to take for you to get that call and say, hey, come up to the big leagues?
I gotta play good. That's really what it's simple as that. I just gotta play good, show out. Show them that I'm ready. That it ain't gonna be a challenge for me. You know what I mean? Obviously, it can be a challenge because I ain't like that's a big step from whatever level, AA, AAA, going to the big league. That's a big step. But how I could transition that step as soon as possible, how I could adjust to that, up to that level as soon as possible. And I feel as though that's how I could get up there as quick as possible and I could stay up there.
All right, thanks a lot, Deshaun. Thanks for joining us here on the timeout. And the best of luck. You're there in LA.
Imagine your favorite dish being cooked right before your eyes. Use your imagination and savor the flavor. Do you smell it? Can you taste it? Hold that thought. We have the right show just for you. Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. and Fridays at 2 p.m. Dishing it up. Right here on the ZNS Network. Because only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
We're back here on the timeout with another baseball prospect. And once again, I'll let you introduce yourself to the Bahamian public. And who do you play for?
Good day, Sharif Nemoya from the Miami Marlins.
Miami Marlins. How long have you been out with that organization?
2 years now, about to go on 3.
3 years. How has it been?
It's been good. It's a lot of ups and downs, but they got to push through it every day.
You're in a big city, and then you have Jazz up there that you want to get to. How much of a motivation is that?
He's a big part of it. I talk to him most of the time. He helps me out with a lot of stuff, and I'm thankful for it.
Well, the Miami Marlins, one of the Bahamians' favorite team. Anything in Miami is Bahamas' favorite team, even the flea market. Tell us about your journey to that level.
Well, my first year, it wasn't like how I wanted it to be. And then my second year, it started off a little rough too. So I was talking to Jazz and some of my coaches, especially Coach Sharon, who you know. And as I progressed, it got better. So this year I'm heading to Florida.
What do you feel you need to work on physically and then mentally?
It was just me getting a little stronger and a little bit faster, and then mentally, I just gotta stay focused. Nothing major. I could do that.
How was the adjustment leaving home with your mom and those, and then going there and being on your own?
It was hard at first, because I obviously can miss my parents and my siblings and stuff, but I adjust to it. And I talk to them every day, so.
And how is your game improving year by year?
It got better every year, hoping for an even bigger leap this year.
Tell us about playing in that level and with the Miami Marlins.
It was a good experience, especially because we don't get those at bats and stuff over here. So we have to travel to other cities to get them, and we still don't have half as bats. That's the other people across the world, so it's great.
And what do you hope to accomplish as you head back over there now for regular season?
I'm trying to play for the Jupiter Hammerheads. That's our low A affiliate.
And what do you feel you need to do to get there?
Just keep working hard, stay focused, and trust in God and in the process.
As I asked Deshaun earlier, when you get up in the morning, tell me about your regular day. How is it for you?
All right, so I'd get up at 5:50, and I'd head out here. We'd stretch, do some defense, hit BP and stuff like that, and run after practice, and then head to the gym after that.
How's it been to work out here in this off season? What have you been working on? What Jerron has been putting you guys through?
We've been hitting the machine a lot, working on our defense and getting our legs and stuff stronger. I'm very thankful for the things that he's done for us.
So you consider yourself a star of the family. Your Grammy played softball. Your sister also, your mom also played softball. So it was in your blood to be a ball player.
Yes, sir, all day. But I got to be number one in the family.
And just going around the park, watching your Grammy and your mom play, did that encourage you?
Yeah, it did a lot. I used to be over there every weekend while they play and watching them, learning from them.
And most folks may not know who your mom and Grammy is. Who is your mom and Grammy?
My Grammy is Sherry Elliott.
Former national team player on the ladies softball team.
And my mother is Shakimba Nemo.
Shakimba Nemo, she played softball as well. Who did you get your talent from? Mommy or Grammy?
Both of them.
You don't want to get yourself in trouble, right?
No,
so thanks a lot. Thanks a lot
for
joining us here on the timeout, and good luck in the future.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, that is Nemo. He plays with the Marlins organization. When we come back, we'll introduce you to one more baseball prospect.
What's trending? Lifestyles in the afternoon. What's trending? Lifestyles in the afternoon.
What's trending? Lifestyles in the afternoon.
What's trending? Lifestyles in the afternoon. What's trending? Lifestyles in the afternoon.
After that short break, we are back here on the timeout. We're joined by another Major League Baseball prospect.
Tanas Thomas here, pitcher of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Boy, you're tall. I remember you a long time, but you just shoot up there. Tell us about being a pitcher. That's one of the toughest positions to play.
It's hard, but I mean, just gotta take everything in perspective. Just try to learn from a lot of my coaches from here. A lot of coaches with the Pittsburgh Pirates, just helping me with development, just knowing how to pitch. Like basics of pitching, just staying balanced, staying grounded, being over the rubber, using your legs. So it's a hard position, but once you learn, I think you get it down back for sure.
How did you develop into pitching? Because most of the prospects, they're either infielders or outfielders. It's rare to see Bahamians pitching.
I was a shortstop when I first signed with the Cleveland Indians, and then I got transferred into a pitcher. But once I got there, they was like, hey, you ever pitched before? And I was like, no. And then there's an MLB prospect right now, Tristan McKenzie, kind of the same build, kind of the same age, and he just was like, hey, follow him, and he'll lead you to the big leagues for sure.
So how's it been playing for the Pittsburgh Pirates organization? Not one of the top organizations in terms of people following as fans. How's it is playing for them? Not like the Marlins nowadays, because the Chargers there, the Yankees or the Dodgers.
I mean, it's good. It's good. I mean, not a big fan base, but a really good organization, really good in development, really great coaches, know what they're talking about. So I really like the Pirates. They're big in development, and that's what I'm big on. So.
And now you're trying to get to that next level. What does it take, and what have you been working on in this offseason to get there?
I would just say hard work and dedication the whole time. That's the main thing. Just regardless if you fail, just keep putting in that work. Just keep staying humble and just stay dedicated to the grind. But this offseason, just been working on different pitches. Just command, just throwing strikes. That's the main thing for me. That's my downfall last year. So that's the biggest thing for me this offseason. Just commanding the strike zone and throwing strikes.
How do you feel about one of the trendsetters for Bahamians getting at this level and the footsteps you have set that more youngsters are now signing?
It's great. It's great to open up the doors, to be one of the guys like Jazz, Lucius, Todd, just to open up the doors for a lot of the younger guys coming up. So it's been great to see baseball grow in the Bahamas, and hopefully I can get into big leagues next year and make the floodgates open.
Do they come to you and ask for advice?
A lot of times. I mean, now that I'm a pitcher, not really, because you don't have so much pitches, but I try to give advice anytime I could, because there's a lot of stuff I learned growing up through the game. So I just try to bring back to the island and give them as much advice as possible.
If you wasn't playing baseball, what would you be playing?
Track and field. Track and field for sure. I'd be running a 400, 200 right now.
Did that in school?
Yeah.
So why did you stop track?
My daddy said, hey, you know more track, man. My mom wanted me to run track, but my dad, he's a big softball, baseball guy. So that's just been in my life the whole time. So. And
how do you stay in shape with such a tough, long season?
Just gotta stay at it. Like I say, it's dedication. You just gotta know that every day there's work need to be put in, and you gotta put it in. So just gotta have a strong mind and be able to get after it every day, day to day.
Before we go to the break, we're gonna let Tanaj demonstrate us some holes and where to grip the ball. Give us some grips off first. Curveball.
Curveball first. So me personally, I just use it on the right side of the seam. So just get my middle finger on the left side of the seam, and then I just try to make sure I get up in front, get that finger down. So I'd say that's the curveball. Slider, seam grip, but you just got to throw everything like a fastball. So with the slider, instead of trying to get out in the front, I'll just try to pull the ball to the side. So I throw a split finger changeup. So I throw it like this. So I split the horseshoe and just throw it straight like a fastball. I'm a 4-seam fastball. It's over the horseshoe on the side. And then 2-seam fastball will be on the laces and throw everything just like a fastball.
So how many pitches you have in your repertoire?
I would say right now I got 4-seam, 2-seam, curveball, slider, split, so 5.
Ooh, man. You been on YouTube? Do you learn them?
A little bit. But just playing with the different grips helps a lot. So I did go on YouTube actually, just to see different grips and see what would help me out. But yeah.
We'll see. Let me see if I can get my pitch in before we go to the break. What about?
Strong!
We'll be right back after this break.
You're not going to do very well in this court if you keep cutting me off.
I've already paid him $500, and I noticed we haven't spoken about the $500 that I paid him.
I did not receive any of my money.
I didn't know her like that.
I ask the question and then you answer.
But I spent
and
that on my car.
Mr. Roll, that is the order.
I joined an ASU that was led by Mr. Wilkinson. At the end of it, I would have received $5,000. However, I did not receive any of my money.
You would understand the importance of a wedding day for a bride.
Well, I've never been a bride.
The decision is legally binding.
All right.
Before we get out of here, let's go up north to see what's happening there.
Baseball in the country is definitely hitting its apex. With more than 2 handfuls of minor league signings, the pulse around the sport continues to thrive in ways we're loving to see. After facing a number of challenges due to Hurricane Dorian, topped by the COVID-19 pandemic, the sport here on the island may have taken a hit, but now the revival of the sport is evident with more and more players motivated to play the game. And for president of the GB Little League program, Stephen Adderley, he says we're in for seeing a lot more talent come out of the second city.
I think we're getting to where we need to be. It's it's a lot of work that goes into it, and every year is different. We've had our struggle since COVID, and it's starting to really come back to what it was like pre-Dorian, I suppose. But we're getting there where we need to be. You got some kids, if they could come in here 24/7, they'd be here. If their parents would allow it, we got a lot of new players coming up right now, and I think the next few years you're going to see a lot of talent coming out of this place.
The 2024 season on the island is in its infant stages, but according to GB Little League Secretary Trevor Russell, parents were basically beating down the doors to get their kids signed up.
The season started about 3 weeks ago, and it's really, we have people right now still trying to sign up for baseball. So we even had to add additional teams just for some of these leagues right now so where everybody can participate.
The Yankees are one of the newest teams on the block, and as it stands, they are leading the pack in the 16U division on the island. Coached by Brent Sands, he believes the sport here is definitely on the upswing, but more importantly, he believes the game is more than just an opportunity at a major payday.
It's more so us giving them the opportunity to be themselves, us giving them the opportunity to come out, enjoy the game of baseball with the less pressure, and one goal. We all have one goal, and that goal is to see them grow up as young men. Baseball is just a tool, a nice vehicle that allows you to travel the world, but ultimately we try to focus on the discipline and then the behavioral aspect of the game.
And while the current crop of coaches in the league are great, Russell believes more could be better.
We need the community at large, former baseball players, people who would have gone up through the system. We need them to come back, participate, coach, help out, just be there.
With beacons of inspiration like Chavez Young, Philando Williams, and of course the Miami Marlins' star, Jazz Chisholm. This trio of baseball leaders believes there's more than enough inspiration for the players to get on the diamond and make something happen.
The emergence of all of these young men now, they're not just playing the game, they're getting passionate about it.
The culture in the Bahamas as a whole is, as far as baseball is concerned, is evolving. We have major league ball players, kids that are in the minors who these kids could look up to, who they probably have already interacted with just through being on the baseball field. So baseball in Grand Bahama, Abaco, Long Island, Exuma, all these different islands is on the up and up.
And they see it, they see what's possible, and they're all trying to live that same dream.
For the Time Out, I'm Shane Stubbs.
Hope you have your workout clothes on because Marcellus Hall is going to take you through a workout.
Hey, what's up, Fit Fam? Coach Marcellus here, upliftmindandbody.com, and we're here at Physique Total Fitness right here on Dunmore Avenue to bring you your health tip on the show Time Out. So here's what we're going to tell you today that's going to hopefully help you along your fitness journey. First of all, if you're on that treadmill for hours at a time and you're wondering, why isn't this working? Why am I not losing the weight like I thought I would? Well, the reason for that is, and this could not be the only reason, but mostly this is what I find with a lot of clients, is that because you're making cardio the focus of your fitness plan. That's not exactly what you want to do. All right, what you want to do to get those best results is to make sure you incorporate strength training. I'll tell you why that is. See, when you start to do lots of cardio, what happens is your brain gets that signal, cardio, that's what we need to do. We got to get our heart stronger. So what it does then is it starts to pare down. It starts to become more efficient at doing that. And so it says we don't need strength, so it starts reducing your muscle. So you'll notice a lot of times runners and everything else, they may be slim, but they don't have that musculature. They don't look lean. They don't look necessarily fit. The reason is because their body has reduced the muscle to make it more efficient at cardio-related exercise. So a way to counteract that is to make strength training the main focus of what you're trying to do. That means getting in there, getting that strength training in with weights or some type of resistance in order to make sure that the body in there starts to build muscle and makes that adaptation, and then you incorporate the cardio aspect of it. No more than 20 minutes at a time. That's going to be the most effective way to get it done. And I guarantee you, with some nutritional adjustments, that's when you'll see those amazing results. All right? So keep that in mind. Again, more strength training, cardio added in, and make those adjustments to your nutrition. I'm Coach Marcellus Hall, Uplift Mind and Body. We'll see you again next time.
That's going to be it for this edition of The Timeout. Hope you enjoyed talking with our Major League Baseball prospects, and we wish them all the best in 2024. Thanks for watching. See you later.